Street League skateboarding is back in town. That means last year's champ, Nyjah Huston, and I don't know what we got. Entrepreneur, skater, TV star, fashionista, role model, all that. Rob Dyrdek joins us as what? Did I forget anything?
I've been called a lot of things, but never a fashionista.
Not fashionista?
I do believe the A indicates female.
Fashionisto. How about that? Fashion icon. Rob Dyrdek.
Fair enough.
Well, I apologize. Well, you founded Street League Skateboarding. This is your puppy here. How's it going? In what, year 2?
This is year 3.
Year 3.
You know, it's the greatest skateboarding contest in the world, the best skateboarders in the world, and sitting next to me, of course, is the guy who's dominated this league more than
you
anybody.
called him earlier the Tiger Woods of skateboarding. Was that true?
I mean, you got to understand, this is the first time that the best in the world had ever skated in a contest together. When we started Street League, you know, 2 years ago, and he won that first contest. He's won 4 of our first 7 events, and really was right there on the other events too. Arguably could have won them all. Won the X Games last year, and the first skateboarder ever in history to win $1 million in prize money, you know, at 17 years old, you know, so he's a big deal.
Yeah, Nyjah, you were the youngest one ever in the X Games, correct? And you got to like Kansas City, right? Big win here last year.
Yeah, Kansas was amazing last year. It was my first time here, and the contest was great. The course was super fun, and yeah, it was actually one of my favorite ones ever because it was such a close contest that winning that one was a great feeling.
Now, Rob was saying earlier that he's actually like tweaking and altering the courses to make them more difficult for you, more competitive for the field. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, last year I definitely noticed that. By the time we got to the 3rd course, the stuff was like way up here, and I was like, whoa, what am I going to do? But somehow made it happen, and I think now this year it kind of got back to normal. The courses
well,
you gave up,
pretty
didn't
good.
It just doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Because the thing about Seattle that year, he just destroyed everybody in Seattle, and I was like, oh boy, man, what if like he breaks the spirit? He's spirit breaking. Because not only did he just stomp everybody out where he won it before the final trick, which is so difficult, but then he did the hardest trick in the history of the league, one of the most innovative tricks in the history of skateboarding as just his victory lap. So he scored a 9.9, which to give you an idea, there's been 2,000 tricks in this league and only 12 9s.
Wow.
And like did the highest scoring trick in our history just as like showing off to the whole everybody, where it was just so spirit breaking. But that's just how good he is, you know.
It's a compliment, I guess, if you're a spirit breaker against other opponents and competitors.
A spirit breaker.
What are your other components? It's from,
that's going to be your new nickname,
That's it, spirit
man.
breaker right there.
Yes.
Started right here on Metro Sports.
Yes.
All right, one of your other competitors, though, is a guy here from the Kansas City area, Malto. He won the whole thing last year, right? Did he win the series?
Yep, after Sean Malto again is the only, we've had 7 events and he's won 2 of them.
Yeah.
You know, so last year in the championship, it just, Nyjah, what did you bail on? What did you bail on that?
I can't remember. I think it was the line section that got me.
Yeah, he unusually
You guys are about
bailed.
to go back into your own little language here,
Right.
yeah. Aren't you?
I know, right? Skate language.
But you know, it's one of the reasons we came back here is we built that great park in Penn Valley with last year's obstacles, and Sean Malto's the champion of last year, and it's his hometown. We had a great time here last year, and the Sprint Center is just one of the premier facilities in the country. So kicking it off in Kansas City just seemed like the right thing to do, and it's a big deal.
You guys transformed that Sprint Center too. How long does it take, and how much effort and working hours and man hours does it take to basically transform that place into this huge concrete jungle skate park?
I'm telling you, it is absolutely incredible what Joe Ciaglia and California skate parks are even capable of. I mean, they basically pour a 15,000 square foot urban concrete plaza in the middle of an arena in 3 days. These guys, you know, throw it down and then they got to jackhammer that thing out and move it.
Nyjah, what can we expect for you this year? Course and everything, you're going to break something out, get a new move, get a new trick and all that?
Yeah, I've been working on a couple new things. Hopefully I'll be able to bring them out. This year it's
like what?
Come on.
What do you just tell me? What do you got?
Come on,
I'm
nobody's
working on
watching.
cab back nose blunt. So it's like the back to semi nose blunt, but opposite.
What was it?
Yeah.
All right, so you roll backwards on your
Sure you
skateboard and you do a fakie 360 ollie, and then it's called a nose blunt slide, and most people don't know what that is, but you go on the rail a certain way, and
Our
kind of a
sport's all
difficult
about
move.
progression and innovation.
it
The
is.
top tier guys are the ones that are constantly pushing it. He just named off a trick that no one's ever even done before.
Exactly.
So that's a really big deal.
You're a creative guy. You've got second season of Ridiculousness on MTV going on. That has to be like a blast to do. I mean, just cracking on dudes, wiping out. I can't think of a better time, really.
So fun. Not only fun, though, kind of the way we restructured it, where we build an episode around a different celebrity, and then you just basically, I get up there and just freestyle for 30 minutes and have a really good time and laugh.
There's not a
so fun.
script there, right? You're just kind of ad-libbing a lot of that?
No, I just freestyle, and then I'll go back and just freestyle over the videos. They just piece the show together, and it's over. You know, to give you an idea, it takes me 10 days to shoot 20 episodes, where it takes me 6 months to shoot 12 episodes of Fantasy Factory, you know. So it's sort of my TV retirement plan is Ridiculousness.
Nyjah, do you watch his TV retirement plan? And what's been your worst wipeout ever?
Yeah, I do watch that show. It's awesome, that's for sure. It's very entertaining. My worst wipeout ever, one of my last video parts I had for Element Skateboards, I was trying to skate this rail down 24 stairs and fell pretty hard. Messed up right when I was getting on it and sacked it and fell, hit my face on the ground.
Of the 24 stairs, how many did you fall down?
24, I'd say about half of those.
Nice.
I'd say I hit the rail about halfway down and then kind of just tumbled from there.
Very scary slam.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario is a skateboard. If you're going to skate a 24-stair rail, if you can imagine, just stand next to one and basically run and dive onto your face. That's about what it's like, you know what I mean?
That's
Hold on, he's got to get this call.
Hey,
I think it's Sean Malto. I think it's Sean Malto.
You have a cartoon out now, is that right, or is it coming out?
Cartoon out right now on
Nicktoons,
which is Nickelodeon's boys network called The Wild Grinders.
Are you voicing
I do
guys?
the voice of Little Rob.
Nice.
Get out of here, man! We're gonna kick you. You know. So another one of my projects, The Wild Grinders, is actually the name of the skate crew I was in when I was 11 years old that I formed, and I've got a toy line and a bunch of licensed product, and it takes a really long time to actually execute 26 half hours of a cartoon, and very long time. So
I can imagine.
So it just came on the air after a couple years of development. It's an amazing thing.
What's your next field? What's your next venture? What else are you gonna conquer out there? Accounting,
Well, I launched a burrito company. I've got a super nutrition company and a cologne company coming out here on the
you have
left
like
side.
a tag body spray or something like that, don't you?
I did have that, but I found I didn't. It just that's from that like kid. I want to make like a grown man cologne that you could wear.
Right, good.
But also
that's what
he would like to wear.
Oh,
you know what
man,
I mean? Like,
it's two tough demographics to bring together.
And I think I've developed a brand that we can all smell the same together and be happy.
Are you wearing it now?
I am.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
it's kind of bringing us together.
Yeah,
Both sides. Old man,
youngster
over there.
I'm working on some special things.
That's a good idea.
All right, well, we'd love to go about another 2 hours with you guys, but before we leave you, we need to do 6 questions here with Rob Dyrdek. You ready to go?
Let's go for it.
Let's pump up the music. Here we go. 6 questions, Rob Dyrdek. Question number 1, what's your second favorite sport, Rob?
That would be, without a doubt, Well, no, I was UFC. UFC is my second.
UFC, huh?
Yeah. I mean, UFC is my second, but basketball is right underneath it. I got all amped up because the
You from Ohio? You Cavs fan, or what are we doing? Are you LA Lakers now?
I mean, I've been in California for 20 years, so I'm a Lakers guy. Yeah.
They can get past OKC. That didn't look good the other night.
To be honest with you, that was one of the most devastating games. But I'm also on. If you looked in the beginning, they were killing them in the low post, and those guys just couldn't miss a shot. So if that's a microcosm, they're going to start missing shots, and you can't stop the low post.
I think it's a passing of the baton there. I think OKC is the next great team.
Well, that's because how far away are they from here?
Not very far. It's Midwestern.
Okay.
Midwestern, okay. All right, question number 2. How many watches do you own?
I have about 9 or 10 watches.
That's it? I was expecting like 90 or 100.
No, it's like the thing about it is as you collect more watches, they get more expensive. So you have to slowly slow down. No, you got to slow down. I would never. There are pieces of my life. I found like my old first Tag Heuer that I bought in like '89.
How much do you weigh, and how much do you weigh with one of your watches on?
I would say currently I'm at a lean 137, and with a watch I'm about 160.
Nice. Well done. Well done. That's correct, by the way. You got that one right. Question number 3. You're in Kansas City. Are you on the Kansas or Missouri side right now?
I am without a doubt at this particular location in the Missouri side.
Yes, you are. Sprint Center, you're
in the Kansas City side.
You're in Missouri, still at Sprint Center as well. We'll allow it. Nice job.
Look, I was just trying. I had no idea.
Kansas City is not a state.
Look,
Kansas City's not a state.
You say it 50-50 with confidence, you're going to win. I won the first half.
You introduced the third one there to that 50-50 scenario. Nice job, though. We'll allow it. Question number 4. If you were to make up a new word right now on the spot, what would that word be?
Caterfly.
Caterfly.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. You have a definition?
It means basically smelling funky but still looking cool.
Are you caterflying right now? I didn't want to ask.
No, because
I played golf today. Could I be caterflying?
Yes, because it's similar to cat urine.
A little bit like that.
Yeah, you know.
I'll accept that. That's correct. Nice job with caterfly. We'll introduce that to Webster's. Question number 5. It's almost over. I promise. Is it true you're going to be the next Bachelor?
That's really funny that they have asked me to do it, and I would rather
seriously
shoot myself in the face, even though I'm a huge fan. They asked me to do everything. Dancing with the Stars, Bachelor. Yeah. They asked me to be on The Apprentice. You know, it's like, man, I got like a real, I'm actually trying to build something over here. I don't have time to do those things.
No, you need to do it just for the stories, basically. But think of other people and the stories you could tell.
I mean, think of how good I could make The Bachelor. What I would do
I
with
know,
those
that's
20
what we're thinking
chicks.
About here.
Like, I mean, I would be like, oh, no, you're done. Like, oh man,
you would totally change up that show.
Yeah, but I look forward to it. To be honest with you, it was really tough this week. The Bachelor kicked off on Monday.
It did, yeah.
Emily is
the Bachelorette, right? Yeah.
The Bachelorette with Emily, and I'm pretty excited about it.
She's kind of easy on the eyes.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, not bad.
And
you
so
you talk like you might know her.
No, I don't. If I did, I would have tried to make a run out of it all. You know?
There's still time. There's still time. All right, and final question. Difference between a popsicle and a credit card?
Well, simply put, a popsicle is when you get hit in the taint, right? Which would be the area between your areas on your body. And a popsicles, or a credit card, is when you take it right in the butt, right? Because it's sort of, there's a crease.
And these are skating accidents, by the way.
I mean,
we just want to make sure everybody knows.
This guy could tell you, he's been
popsicled
and
credit card?
I have had both, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you a story. One time I got credit cards so hard, right? I tried to switch 5-0 this rail at Beverly Hills High. It hit me so hard. I had this flash and vision of being legs up and getting surgery. and all these kids were like, oh, is he okay? And all that picture was like, I was a bloody mess. And they were like, oh, we just watched Rob blow out his butt. You know what I mean? Like, that's how bad it happened to me. So
you have all these flashbacks whenever these bad things happen to you. You always flash back to things.
It just sort of is what it is. I mean, they're traumatic experiences, you know.
This show was at this level before, now we're up here, okay? A totally different level now because of Nyjah and Rob. Guys, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Can't wait for this weekend. Street League skateboarding out at Sprint Center. Gonna be a blast.
It's gonna be incredible.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you.